ಒಂದೇ 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 ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಒಂದೇ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಎಂದೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಒಂದೇ. Yes? Syed Asad Abbas. We heard our brothers Ravi Kumar. We also heard Mr. Yellappa, who had to give the statement on this issue. So they're very fluent in the respective language and we're very proud of it. They've given their discretion in the language of Kannada. Myself, I will speak in English, Hindi and Urdu. First and foremost, we've gathered here as a united front. We are united in spirit. We are united with soul. We are united with understanding of each other's religion, beliefs, and most importantly, dignified respect. I speak today not as a Muslim. I speak today as an Indian. And to me, as an Indian, it is my constitution which comes first. First and foremost, let me tell you something very, very important. Kuvempu, Rashtrakavi Kuvempu, the greatest delight of Karnataka, once said, Kannada 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 Venduli Kannada Nadina Ukanda, Kannada Bhashya Kannada Kirti Habisuge, Kannada Taige Ananda, Karkala Belgolai Hole Harihara, Hampe, Halebidu Beluru, Shilpa Kalegadige Tavaruru. That was the legendary Kuvempu. We need to understand that who is trying to divide us. अभी मैं मुद्दे पर आके आपको बात करता हूं. मैं समझता हूं कि ना हिंदू बुरा है ना मुसलमान बुरा है, जो करता बुराई वो इंसान बुरा है. और यहां पे हम सब जानते हैं कि कौन बुरा है. We are here gathered to show respect and a mark not just for an hijab but for every practice, for everything that an Indian Muslim, Indian Hindu, Indian Sikh, Indian Lingayat, Indian wants. As you all know, my first request is of the United Front. Sauharda Karnataka is the coming together of our beliefs, our union, to show these fascist forces that no matter how much you try to divide us, we will multiply. If you raise us down like the seeds, we will grow higher. Now let me come to the very, very important topic of the issue, hijab. Is hijab mentioned in the Quran? ये एक सवाल आता है सभी को, क्या कुरान में हिजाब है? मैं कहता हूं जी हां, बिल्कुल है. कुरान की एक सूरा है, सूरा अहज़ाब में पर्दे का बिल्कुल जिक्र किया गया है. देयर इज अ मेंशन ऑफ पर्दा इन द सूरा अहज़ाब. ऑल्सो देयर इज अ मेंशन ऑफ पर्दा इन सूरा नूर. देयर इज अ मेंशन ऑफ पर्दा इन सूरा निसा. There are also 7 other ayat or verses or lines of Quran Majid, the holy book of Quran, which has the mention of the same. Now the problem is, since the advent of Prophet Muhammad, hijab has been taking place. What is hijab? What are we talking about? There are different forms. There is burqa, there is abaya, there is hijab. Very simply, now let us talk about this issue. You may question me, should uniform be there in the schools, colleges across? I speak as our respective voice and every voice, yes, uniform must and should be there everywhere. Now the question comes, एक सवाल उठता है, क्या हेडस्कार्फ होना चाहिए? हेडस्कार्फ की जब बात आती है, ये प्रॉब्लम कहाँ से हुई? जनवरी 5 को उडुपी के एक स्कूल में एक ये इशू पैदा होता है. What is the issue? यहाँ की जो पेटिशनर्स हैं, सैयदा, आलिया, सरफा, अपना स्कूल रूल बुक दिखाती है. दे शो द स्कूल रूल बुक एडमिशन प्रोस्पेक्ट वेयर इट इज क्लियरली मेंशन्ड that you can wear a headscarf along with the uniform, but it should be coordinated with your uniform. It should be matched. It should be of the same color. When the same school is allowing the headscarf, what is the problem, I ask today, of these politicians who want to create the Hindu-Muslim divide? मैं आप सबको बता दूं कि हमारे लिंगायत भाई, हिंदू भाई, हमारे जो सिख भाई, ईसाई भाई, सभी अच्छे हैं, बहुत अच्छे हैं, लेकिन हैं राजनीति के लोग. There are politicians who want to divide us. Why? कर्नाटका इलेक्शंस 1 year down the line, 1 साल में कर्नाटका इलेक्शन आ रहा है, तो इनको पोलराइज करना चाहते हैं. जो तभी तमाम those people who are wearing these saffron shawls newly to school, I want to ask them, why are you not wearing this from so many years? Why do you have a problem if Muslim girls want to wear a headscarf as per the rule book of the school in Udupi? The second point I want to ask, or many questions have been asked about to me. Like Mr. R. Ashok, Revenue Minister, said, this is not Pakistan, Afghanistan. We will not allow the schools to follow. Sir, I question you today, Mr. R. Ashok. Have you read the Constitution? Do you know, Mr. R. Ashok, आप जानते हो that the Constitution of India is a democracy. Pakistan and Afghanistan is a theocracy, sir. Theocracy, religion ruled state. A democracy is by the people, for the people, to the people. And for matter, gentlemen, India is a socialist, secular, democratic republic. We are a democratic republic. Therefore, we have the freedom of choice, freedom of right, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. I can name several articles, Article 19.1, Article 19.6, Article 25, several others. Now let me come to the point, many of the media people raising the points that is hijab regressive? Is it old school? I think the best answer to that is Sudha Murthy. We all know Sudha Murthy. Narayan Murthy is a wonderful wife who is an author, who's a social worker. You know what she said? She was at the Heathrow International Airport and there were people who were looking down on her. She was wearing a sari. Somebody came and told her, excuse me, your line does not belong here, this is business class. You need to go that class. You know what she said? Why, madam? Because I'm wearing a sari? A sari, a salwar kameez, a burqa, a hijab. Why do you people question us regressive? A woman is progressive in a jeans. She's progressive in a hijab. A woman is progressive in a sari. Sudha Murthy is a progressive woman. Kiran Majumdar-Shaw, she is the self-made billionaire woman of India. Is she regressive? She wears a salwar kameez. Is she not a Behenji? Sudha Murthy answered back saying that what I wear does not matter. I am not a Behenji. I am a successful woman. I am a progressive woman and that is why it will be. Let me tell you, the Federation of International Football Association, the largest sports body in the world, FIFA Association, has allowed women to play football along with hijab. What is the matter? Also, I request my friends of the media to please Google. There's an international boxer which I'm not able to recall the name. She's a female boxer, international boxer who boxes with the hijab and she's a champion, mind you. The New Zealand police force has allowed hijab. USA, UK has allowed hijab. Many people say about France. Let me tell you, why do you keep questioning about France? I would say France is regressive in imposing and fascistic, though they call themselves a democracy. Look right next to France, Austria. Austria has officially, legally approved hijab. तो आपका problem क्या है? Let me tell you now. Let me also come to the point, very important point that I'd like to make here. देखिए, see, I have many friends who do not wear a hijab. It is their choice. I have my friends who wear hijab. That is also a choice. Many a times I'm asked on the national media front, oh, do you think by wearing hijab or not wearing hijab, do you become less of a Muslim? Who am I to decide that? The God Almighty, Bhagwana, Ishwar will decide that. I am nobody to decide that. But do my sisters, it is their choice. But if you ask me in Quran, is it an essential religious practice? Yes, it is an essential religious practice. Many of our Sikh brothers wear a turban and that is allowed. Kirpan, if you take the ruling and the judgment, there are many Sikh brothers who do not wear it. But the court came into the ruling that yes, a kirpan, a turban is an essential religious practice act. So with that, let me tell you with folded hands, मैं हाथ जोड़ के गुजारिश करता हूं जो तमाम लोग हैं जो ये बंटवारा डालना चाह रहे हैं, हमारे हिंदू भाई बहुत प्यारे हैं, बहुत अच्छे हैं, मैं उनका आदर सलाम करता हूं। मैं सलाम करता हूं मेरे लिंगायत भाइयों का, सतीश टीवी जी, यल्लापा जी, रवि कुमार जी जो हमारे साथ जुड़ गए हैं, रेखा जी, हम सब बहुत अच्छे हैं। हिंदुस्तान में 130 करोड़ लोग हैं, सभी बहुत अच्छे हैं, लेकिन ये जो रिलीजन के नाम पे पॉलिटिक्स करते हैं, जो रिलीजन के नाम पे पॉलिटिक्स करते हैं, मैं आज उनको कंडेम करता हूं। आपको इलेक्शन जीतना है, यूपी का जीत लीजिए, कर्नाटक का 1 साल में जीतना है, जीत लीजिए, लेकिन हमको भगवान के लिए, ईश्वर के लिए, गुरु नानक देव के लिए, जीसस के लिए, अल्लाह के लिए हमको डिवाइड मत कीजिए। This is absolutely wrong when those young girls want to study. They want, as per the Right to Education Act, and you want to take it away? They are wearing the uniform. All they are wearing is a headscarf. Will you tomorrow ask a Sikh brother of us not to wear a turban? Are you? ये देखिए इनकी एक चाल है. By taking off the scarf, they know they actually want to push the Muslim woman back. क्योंकि इनको पता है अगर ये headscarf बैन कर देंगे तो हमारी बच्चियां नहीं आएंगी पढ़ने के लिए. तो ये इनका एक आइडिया है कि ये ना पढ़ें. तो ये उनकी सोच पे मैं ललकारता हूँ, ये बिल्कुल गलत बात है और ऐसी बात नहीं होनी चाहिए। रोज़ 8-8 10-10 घंटे में जब मैं नेशनल मीडिया में बैठता हूँ, और आप सब जानते हो कैसे मीडिया एक तरफा पोलराइज्ड हो चुका है, उन सब के साथ मैंने बहस की है, वार्तालाप किया है और जो हक बात वो रखी है। आखिर में मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि सच्चाई की खिदमत में खुदरत ने लचक दी है, तुम जितना दबाओगे उतना ही ये उभरेगा। आई बिलीव in the Constitution of India. I have great faith in the High Court of Karnataka, the 3-judge larger bench. I am sure the verdict will be free and fair. And like our great Ashoka emblem says, Satyamev Jayate, truth shall prevail, truth has prevailed, truth will prevail. Thank you.